promise you I'm not trying to be witty, but this really is the quiet before the storm.
No, and I've been saying that really, there's been several of them over the last couple of days where it's just a nice break, things look good, things feel good, and then the rain comes, the showers obviously, but now this is the storm. This is the one that we've been talking about since really last week, the fact that there could have been that severe potential, and now that severe potential has come true. And at this point, nothing in our forecast area with strong storms or thunderstorms, but as far as the tornado watch, that has now been put into effect. It goes all the way down the I-65 corridor to Bowling Green, all the way up towards Louisville. This does touch a few of our western counties inside of our forecast area. But what a tornado watch means is that it's not happening yet, but the ingredients are there for it to happen. So now is the time to have a plan in place, know where to go, what to do, just in case one of those tornado warnings do go into effect. And once again, no tornado warnings as of now, but that watch is in place, and that'll go until at least 11 o'clock tonight. But I can imagine that the Storm Prediction Center will probably advance it a little bit further east before the night is finished. At least for what's going on right now in our forecast area, not much. We are seeing a few light showers down in our southeastern counties. They're not really bringing much except for just light rain, maybe a sprinkle or two. This stretches all the way from Breathitt County into Pike County and into Virginia as well. But where you see the activity going on, where that squall line sits, has now moved out of the Paducah area, now closer to Madisonville, Oak Grove, Hopkinsville. Those spots are dealing with severe thunderstorm warnings, but also you see that highlighted red, that tornado warning just off to the east of the Princeton area. So we'll see what happens when that line gets to us, but for right now it is, well, like Larry said, the calm before the storm. There's even some sunshine out there. It's kind of giving you false hope that there's not much coming. Trust me, there is. It's just not here yet. And it stretches all the way down the Mississippi River. Really, just now crossing the river are these storms down here. And you can see the abundant lightning that's going on through the Memphis metro, all the way down into portions of northeastern Louisiana. A tornado warning still going on in a few of those spots, but also these orange polygons, which are those severe thunderstorm warnings. So a lot happening outside of our area. But give it a few more hours, and we'll be talking about this getting to us. Now, for the future track, highlighting that there will be at least a few cells getting going on the front edge of that line. Could reach our northern counties by about 8, 9 o'clock tonight. I think that there will be some rotation within inside of some of those thunderstorms, but really it's the squall line that can bring in some damaging wind gusts. That is still our biggest threat for tonight, especially Interstate 75 and east. So this line by about 11 o'clock tonight, reaching the I-75 corridor, the Lakes region, continues overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. But you see how those reds start to go away. They become yellows or oranges, meaning that this line is still expected to break down pretty much immediately as it crosses I-75. So a lot less potential for those out in our eastern counties. There will still be a lot of rain, or there will still be a lot of rain coming and falling in those areas, but that severe potential comes down quite a bit. And then as early as the late morning, we're already going to be starting to see some sunshine mixing into the area. So Thursday will be a nice day after we get rid of these severe thunderstorms. So the only thing that's really changed out of the mix as far as where these risks line up is that the enhanced risk has now been moved out towards Louisville. It makes sense. That's where the tornado watch is at this point. Could they extend it to where the slight risk is? Absolutely, and it's probable. But what's going on is now damaging wind gusts and tornadoes now kind of in that medium risk, but it's primarily for those areas inside of that enhanced risk. So we'll see what happens with that. But until then, waiting and preparing, the two things that we are going to be doing until that line reaches us. Now after that, Thursday, beautiful day. Once we get rid of all the storms and the rain, the cloud coverage, Friday looking good, really the entire weekend looking fine. It will be a little cooler than we'd like it, but mid-50s, still pretty mild. For next week, we keep the 50s, but we get back to the sunshine after a few showers on Monday.